Alright, so let's see here. The brush tools. Okay, there's a whole bunch of different brush tools. The first one here is just regular old brush tool. You come up here to your brush panel here, and you can actually choose the size of your brush and the style of your brush. I'm going to just choose a circle, okay? I can actually paint directly on this image. I can come down here and create a new layer by clicking the new layer icon, or come up here to layer, new layer. Okay, and I'll just call this paint layer. All right, and let's see. Right now, this is my color, and it's this cyan color. Okay, and of course I have the color picker, so if I want, I could just pick a color off of the palette right here. But I'm gonna pick just a bright red. All right, and I'm gonna paint. Okay. All right, now I can actually select this and turn the hardness of my brush way down and have a nice soft edged brush. Okay, I can select and make this size really small and have a very sharp line. Okay, I can select the pencil tool. Okay, and I can draw as well. And these are great tools if you have a tablet. Okay, and you want to actually draw. Yeah, that's fine. This is a separate layer, so I'm going to go ahead and just hit delete on that. Okay, I'm going to go back to my brush tool here and show you some different shapes. Let's see. I have a whole bunch of different shapes installed, and we'll get into making custom brushes later in this series. But for now, if you're using Photoshop right out of the box, you do have these ones right here. Like, for example, I'm going to increase the size. You kind of have this like spray paint type of thing. Okay? All right. Yep. And I'm going to go ahead and undo those. Just hitting Command Z and then Option Command Z to delete or undo several times. Color replacement tool. Okay, the color replacement tool. Now the color replacement tool, check this out. I can come down to my color picker and I'll pick this blue color. Okay, and instead of painting directly over the pixels like I was when I was just using the brush tool, I can paint, but it actually blends them. So you can still see the footprints. Okay, there you can still see Eileen. So if I increase the size way up, okay, see that? You can just kind of replace all the pixels with variants of that particular pixel color that you've chosen. Okay, all right. And I have to admit, I don't actually use this tool a whole lot. I tend to use color overlays and photo filters instead, but it's a great tool depending on what you're doing. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and hit undo a few times here. Next one down. Okay, so the color mixer. Now the color mixer is like if you are going to paint, in this case with some blue, but all this is actually wet. Okay, just imagine this is wet paint. Okay, so you're going to come in here and paint and see how it's going to kind of mix them together like that. Yeah, so it's mixing that slight blue tone in with my own colors of the paint here. Okay, I can switch this to a different color like green. All right, and just kind of blends that in. And it's like you're just mixing some wet paint all together. Okay, if we come over here to something more extreme like Juno, all right, and get right up on her silly face, we'll pick a different color again, like yellow. And it's like you have paint, but this paint is wet, and you're just kind of mixing it all together, okay? Yeah. All right. So that's how you use this tool. Let's see. Moving on down,